Grown Folks Radio, Atlanta's 102.5. The name of the show is called Let's Stay Together. Of course, it's my honor to have in the studio Mr. Do You, Mr. Rush, Mr. Def Jam. I mean, you wear so many hats, man, and you're looking good, man. Y'all give it up for Russel Simmons in the building. Woo! What's going on, man?
It's a pleasure to be here. I love Atlanta. Every time I come here, I get new inspiration for something. Or work with the people, hire somebody or something. It's a real good place with culture here. So I love coming here.
We just want to say thanks, man. Thanks for coming to Atlanta, man, and thanks for bringing Pepsi, Grown and Sexy, Strong and Dynamic Fashion Show to the ATL, man, with your brand new line, Argyle Culture, man. You gonna talk to us about it, man?
Yeah, because this is like kind of my audience here, the idea of the urban graduate. I mean, we came up with hip hop, and we still got young energy and attitude, but we don't have no clothes to wear. I mean,
no doubt.
The next inspiration for us, is a Ralph Lauren or somebody who didn't really, and they don't quite see it the way we see it. So when we started our company, it's because there was a void, and we designed into that void. And then, I helped other people get started, Jay-Z's company and many others. I helped them to found, and then we became a multi-billion-dollar business.
That's what's up.
And then, the inspiration to keep designing in that area when in fact I needed something different for myself was not as good. So now designing this whole new collection has been for me a dream, because I delivered to the store. This happens to be, by the way, Atlanta's the #1 city in the country for Argyle culture.
ATL's doing it, man.
Yeah, because it speaks to this next generation. We got a lot of culture here that we kind of always pick. Atlanta does always pick the next trend, and so we're doing extremely well in Macy's here, and this is the right place for it. And it's happening all over the country, but this place reminds me of why we have to do it. Because we see all these grown men who really love our culture, who really evolved a little bit and need something a little different.
Well, thanks, man.
Is that my sweater there? That Argyle sweater there? That's Brooks Brothers, ain't it? It is, right? You gotta go to Brooks Brothers unless you go to Macy's right now. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice sweater.
But what I like is
it's a little bland, though.
Yeah.
I don't mean nothing wrong with bland. I mean, bland, don't have the energy. We got a little bit more edge to the way we do it.
Right.
So it's a little different, but I can see a Brooks Brothers sweater. It's nice.
Right. He's talking about.
There's no choice, right? Like what you gonna do? Put on Rockaway? I knock Rockaway off that bomb. But you gotta do something a little different. I mean, he's standing with Fat Palm like I don't care what you say. And Fat Palm jeans, right? That's good.
So that's good. Okay, so we're talking about lines, man. Can you mix them up a little bit? Can I wear the sweater? Because I got the Christmas sweater, the sweater with the zip down and it zips back up. It had a little purple flare in it, and that was the Russel Simmons line, Argyle Culture. I first seen it around Christmas in Macy's. Right. Picked that up. Now, can I wear it with the Fat Farm jeans, man, or would you do that?
You could if you wanna. I mean, but they got Argyle Culture jeans too. No, you can.
So don't mix up the line.
I'm still like Kamora's running Fat Farm, and she's doing a good job, and so I'm still her partner and the partner in that business. It's sold, but we still have years left for our contract to run out. But they allowed me the freedom to go and build this new company, and I'm having a lot more fun doing this. So that's what it is.
No doubt, man. You're on Grown Folks Radio 102.5, man. When they said Russell's coming, I said I wanted to personally thank you for defending hip hop on Oprah, man. You set it off.
I wish I hadn't been there,
But you did great, man, and you spoke. I don't know.
I think we shouldn't have gave credibility to the argument.
Exactly.
I really feel like Oprah, God bless her. Yesterday, she was teaching online a book. I gave her the first book by this author. It was The Power of Now, and she was teaching 1 million people online the book The New Earth, which is his second book. And what she's bringing to us with these books is the basis of religion. The practices that are prescribed by all the prophets, but not religious, but spiritual. And she's promoting all of those books and all that energy. That's a great thing. And she, God bless her, she made my book, which you mentioned, Do You. She made it a bestseller, and she does, she's doing it for Africa and for other places. But she doesn't understand hip hop.
Right.
I spoke to her the other day. I said, and it's not. It's many people don't understand. They're just one step. Like we're Grown Folks Radio, right?
Yeah,
we're grown, right? And we know what it is. And language to me is it's not important. Intention is important, in my opinion. And I was at Sirius Radio the other day, and I went in to Deepak Chopra's show, and there were Sanskrit words that he was using, and I knew them from the yoga scripture, and we were laughing about certain kinds of practices. He asked me about my dristi, and I looked at the girl. He said, "Focus on what's it. That's you." Little things that we laugh about them, but there's a language.